Well, hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream. Give me a second. Let me just do one quick thing. Yeah. Hi there, everyone. Hi, dynamic. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Let me just do one quick thing, which is music, of course. Music makes everything better. It makes me seem a little bit less boring. So let's play some music, some Soda Casey music on YouTube. Soda Casey music on youtube.com/Soda Casey music. Okay, I'll speak loud. There we go. Much better. So, research, huh? We've been streaming every single day on this channel, by the way, for quite a bit. Haven't done like gaming stream in almost a month, huh? Would you look at that? When was the last time I played a game in general? Oh no, am I mature? Am I no longer child? The whole month. Hi, the theft, by the way. Yes, apparently so. Am I finally mature? No way. Let me check. How long have I been streaming every single day on this channel? Today is day 452, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. 452. We started streaming every single day on this channel on day 430, 436, 35, 432, 430, 430. 22 days! Oh boy. Got my 19th result on the... Got my 19th result on the 3rd. I have an emote covering. Is it May? Okay, May. 11th result. First in class. Does that mean you're the best? That's great. That's great news then. I'm sorry it took me such a long time to read this. It's just YouTube has like a emoji thing plastered on top of the chat, and I can't get rid of it. It's covering a lot of messages, so I do apologize for taking this such a long time to read this. But if you mean like first in class, as in the best score, that's amazing. Good for you. Good for you, really. Ah, boy. Hi to Tefta, by the way. Oh, it's so fun when joining you. How are things going for you, by the way, Tefta? Good morning. Thank you. Good morning to you too. You know. It was 5 AM in here. Oh, I suppose that's fair. So I suppose I should just ask, how is your week going? Are you British? No, I'm not. I'm not. But if you assume that I'm British because of my English, then I think it would be a compliment. Why you started streaming the morning for the past few days? Well, a lot of people were complaining that I stream at pretty awkward times, and that the reason being that I streamed for American time for a really long time, and so now I'm switching to the early streams, and then I'll switch back to American, so that neither side is truly happy. Ah, compromise. How lovely. Listen, if I could, I would stream for both the Western and Eastern time zones, but physically, unless I like figure out faster than light speed travel, I think we're stuck this way. So yeah. Oh, by the way, the videos are going really well. Tefta, you know all about this because I'm Patreon. Tefta's Patreon, that's why Tefta knows about all this. So yeah. The videos are going really well, and they're going even more fun coming. I'm from Balkans. I don't know where Balkans are. I'm not great at geography. I've got a chemistry exam in a couple of hours. Wish me luck. Well, good luck, beta. Good luck. I believe in you. You're gonna absolutely demolish that exam. I know you. You're gonna get 100%. I know this. That's awesome. It really is. It was. Okay, it was really funny. Okay, me and Tefta have a certain kind of feedback loop relationship. Let's call it positive feedback loop relationship. Where basically I do something that motivates Tefta, and Tefta does something that then motivates me, right? It's not like we do things for each other, only we do things in our own lives. Bromance, yeah, precise, but it's a very specific kind. Just like you can have, you know, a covalent bond, and then you can have a pi covalent bond, right? Like a sub so you know, so covalent bond subtype pi. In this case, there's a bromance, but the sort of positive feedback loop subtype. And so basically, what's really funny is that I do something, I work on some sort of project, then Tefta sees that project, and that motivates him to do some of his own projects. Then Tefta does a project, and then I see it, I'm like, oh, that's so cool, and that motivates me to do some projects. But what's always really funny to me is that Tefta's projects are so much larger than mine. Like, when my project succeeds, I get like, I don't know, 3,000 views on YouTube. When Tefta's project succeeds, Tefta just starts another charity. Get around at World Tour Golf. And I did really awesome. And so what I really like is that how recently Tefta has been doing so well that actually, like, my channel can be used as like a fraction, like a meter of Tefta's project progress. Because Alex got his rival. I would say, no, it's a different category. It's a different kind, because for Alex is my all-in-one chemistry, and not chemistry. I've been doing a lot of chemistry stuff recently. 2 videos released just this week about chemistry, and more coming. So many more coming. I'm right now working on 3 different chemistry videos, all at once. That's just the chemistry videos. There's also a classical mechanics video. There's also an electronics video, which is going to be really cool. There's also there's one video which is really so fun that I can't even share what it's going to be about. So I'm working a lot, and it's really fun. Right now we're rendering 2 different animations because the grind is eternal. As long as the grind is to make other people's lives better. If the grind is to just get rich yourself, then that's a pointless grind. That's a cringe grind. That's something we like to call I love coffee. Anyhow, I'm feeling really well though. I've been feeling pretty awful past couple of days, and recently I've been feeling well. Because of that I got motivated, because I did a lot of things, and because of that I'm feeling well again. So once again, we'll run out of feedback, which is really neat. So yeah, Alex is my all-in-one physics expert, which is comical, because it doesn't really matter what we do. Classical mechanics, quantum mechanics, electricity, Alex just knows this, so that's Alex. And Tefta is my all-in-one channel support, basically. So if I need financial support, mental support, emotional support, Tefta just does it all. So, you know, I like having these all-in-one experts, actually. It's very convenient. Glad you're better. Thank you. I've been recently checking up on Patreon stats, and Tefta donated more money on Patreon than every other person combined. So, you know, that's one thing, for example. Physical support too. We're too far away. I would need a green card, I think. I think I would need a green card to go to the US. Oh, damn it, I've just doxed Tefta. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Tefta. Now everyone knows where you live. Everyone now knows you live in the US. Be more careful. But yeah, I've been on my positive. Oh, hold on, we're in the 4th chapter already. Oh, gee, wow, we're moving like crazy. Offered to housemaking with visuals. I might in the future. It's just that right now I ain't got the funds for that. I don't know if you saw, Tefta, the new spreadsheet I sent the Patreon only channel, but I basically have a spreadsheet to keep track of how much I'm earning from YouTube at the moment, and so that when I'll be able to do YouTube full time, I'll know, and then I'll finally won't be shackled to, you know. I'll be just free to move, and then I'm going everywhere. I'll go to Australia. I'll make a video with Harry. I'll go to America. I'll make a video of Tefta. I'll go to Britain, and I'll probably cry over there. That's a very sad country. I'll go to. I'm checking out the I saw it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not that interesting. Not gonna lie. It's not that. It's a very me thing. To get excited over a spreadsheet, you know? You know what? A good spreadsheet does that to a man. When you see like a good spreadsheet, that's... Yeah. By the way, everyone, damn it, because I feel like I've been singling out Tefta, and even though, yes, Tefta is responsible for like 90% of the money... oh, actually, no. Oh, wait, not anymore. We actually have a lot more patrons coming. So even though Tefta is responsible for most of the money, right? I still feel like I shouldn't just single out. So everyone else, Damek, for example, because Beta just, I'm assuming he's preparing for a chemical exam, so I don't want to distract him. Okay, so really sounds important. Damek, how did you like the most recent videos? If you saw them, yeah, I don't know. If you saw the two most recent chemistry videos, if not, I would really recommend. They're really fun. The chemistry for electricity, I love that video so much. My second favorite video right now. Can you imagine? Great fire, thank you. I've actually made something that beats. Oh wow, I didn't realize I actually made something that beats the quantum mechanics one. That's cool. It feels good to finally make something actually, you know, something to beat that video. It's been a while. And I'm also working on the video, which... Oh, damn it. Should I start researching and stop talking about videos? No, screw it. 12 minutes. You know what? First 15 minutes are mine. I reserve the first 15 minutes of the stream to talk about my things. Once we hit the 15-minute mark, that's when I'll move on to research. I need this, alright? That's for... my mental health needs this. But, right now, I'm working on a video which is rendering in the background as we speak, which is going to take the #1 spot. It's going to be the best video on the channel. And each frame, I'm just rendering the intro for that video. Speaking of, I should set up another frame. And each frame is taking 20 to 30 minutes. Windows tab. Oh no, unfortunately, I'm streaming on OBS. I'm like capturing, as you can see, these windows. So even I can move them around and you won't see anything because I'm capturing them. How do you spell lightning? How do you spell lightning? It's a dumb spelling, isn't it? Ah, it's dumb in my book. What you English peeps? What are you doing with this language? Like, who spells lightning this way? HT and then N. Add some vowels. They don't hurt. Those Brits, am I right? I make it shorts. I'm just cutting clips of videos. I am re-editing the videos most of the time. A bit re-editing them to fit into the short. Or sometimes I also make like... Also sometimes I just record things just for the short, but that's very rare. Like for example my magnesium burning videos, which... Magnesium burning shorts, which there's 2 of them. I won't make any more about magnesium. But I like them. It's fun. I like burning stuff. Everyone likes burning stuff, let's be real. If you don't like burning stuff, you're lying to yourself. Everyone likes burning stuff. Done. I need to get the board, the margin, right? There? How's that looking? That's looking awful. Good to know. Your animations are great, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's like the only thing I can do actually. So it's good to hear that they are well. My whole thing is animations, so... I've heard of an AI website in which the AI will take your video and give suggestions of which parts should be... I don't know the website name. That's not really... I don't think that'll work well for me because... when it comes to those, it's mostly about... That would work well for live streams. But I've stopped, you know, editing... I stopped making shorts about live streams a while back. Change your model, I see. Oh yes, we actually changed it a week ago. And we're gonna change it again in 3 days. Hi all. Hi there on Space Enthusiast. So yeah, when it comes to shorts from videos, I like to make them myself because it's just easier that way. Like the AI is re-editing the final rendered video, whilst I have the access to the separate animations. So you know, I can just make the a certain animation larger while leave the others the same and stuff like these. That's why I prefer to do it myself. And also, really often these websites have like a watermark, and you have to pay for it, and I don't like spending money. Well, that's a lie. I do like spending money, but on videos, the full-length ones, and on other people. I have extreme bias remorse when I just buy things for fun. That's why I make videos for fun, so that I can buy things for videos, then donate part of it to charity, and that kind of is, and that's a way for me to sidestep my buyer's remorse without actually spending any extra money. Yeah, people donate to charity. It's out of your own selfish goals. That I would recommend. Your shorts are not properly placed for content, making them fast and maybe redubbing them. Yeah, but I don't want to spend work on them. You have to understand that that would require extra work which I would then not spend on live streams or videos. I could make some short making streams if you want, that to kind of merge those two together, but yeah. AI videos clips are good when you turn a finished video into a short. Still manual seems better. Yeah, because I have just access to all the separate animations. If we had AIs that are like smart enough to actually realize the separate animations, then I wouldn't even have to edit my videos. And then, oh no, and I'll be jobless actually. Everyone could do these videos then. Oh no, you have to stop AIs stealing my jobs. Shouldn't have, okay. Why change the coffee to axe? Patrons decided that. Ali picked women make it, and Kuan picked a lumberjack, and Tefta, I asked it really late, and so Tefta actually didn't get the chance to pick. Tefta, let me ask you right away, because every 10 days we're gonna switch up the corner make it. What would you like the new make it to have? The new 3D make it in the corner? I'm just asking right now because last time I asked like I think hour or 2 hours before the actual stream, which was not that intelligent of me. Need to find a fan or patron that wants to edit your videos. Oh, can you mind exploiting my audience? I mean, no, I don't like lab coat. That's a phenomenal choice. That's an amazing choice. Why didn't Ali ask for that? I'm disappointed with Ali now. Why didn't Ali ask for a lab coat? I want a lab coat. That is you know what? We're doing this. Yep. Okay. So we already got the first one, which is lab coat. I have clips channel with 11 million views. I used to have over 1 million views if I do recall correctly, but then I deleted the shorts because there's too many of them that were clogging up stuff. Kind of pointless. It's really funny because if you take a look at social blades of my old channel, you see like those bumps that just go up, and then peak down when I delete the shorts. I make it does solar eclipse meme because of science memes. What kind of solar eclipse? Someone should volunteer to edit make it shorts. I don't want to exploit y'all. I mean, if you want, I can give you the things. April 1. Yeah, then I guess they do. Go on, Headstack. Just put in a zip package. I mean, I have Google Drive, the extended one with 200 gigabytes. I can just pop the videos there in case no one wants to edit them. Give me a few minutes. You want the video? Okay, hold on. Allows others to make shorts and promote their channel. I would like that. I mean, I do like that, so, you know, getting others to work for me, that does sound kind of fun. YouTube convert as well. But you can get, I can give you a higher version, higher quality version, you know. It also would be faster. Just saying. Let me just make a folder. I have 200 gigabytes there, which I'm not using anymore. And why do I have 200 gigabytes over there? Hold on. Why am I still paying for this? Oh, because it's cheap. Hashtag ad. Go Google. Give Google money. They pay me. Give them money. Well, they don't pay me like that, but they proxy. Pay me on YouTube. Good enough. Takes longer to download. You mean, okay, so he's just converting. That's fair. run this in the shared folder. They can post the vids on their own channel too, and never promoting the main channel. That is fair. You know what? I like that. New folder and call it videos for shorts. Create. In case anyone just wants the animation. You know what? Let me just. Where's the video? I'm gonna put in 2 of them. So I'm gonna put in the everything you need to know about bonds. Headstack, you good? You good, man? Or need anything? Need to? Are you alright, Headstack? And then the other one, which is chemistry. Chemistry. That was a fake. Make it. Don't listen to him. He's evil. Might want to call an ambulance for serious case of brain rot. Yeah, Headstack. You want us to alert the authorities, or? Let me reload my shotgun. I really like the evolution of memes that's happening recently, honestly. Because what's really crazy is that okay, it wasn't that long ago, to be fair. But like, I have seen the brain rot skibidi meme get created out of nowhere. Where this meme got created, it was Wednesday. First, that was the song, right? Song from Wednesday. Then you had the guy eating ice cream, who added the skibidi, and then you had someone animate Garry's Mod's characters, or Half-Life characters, or just Source Engine characters, right? Over that song from Wednesday with skibidi on top of it. And that's where the whole thing came from. From there you got skibidi toilet, from which you got the brain rot, and here we are, in the post-ironic brain rot usage. It's such a wild ride, honestly. How long has it been? It's been 2 years. It's not that long. But it's extremely long for a meme to survive this long. That's why memes shouldn't live this long, honestly. Because that's where they end up. I think I'm insane, but I'm usually always insane. That's a brain rot. That's not insanity. Insanity is cool. Insanity is quirky. Insanity is when you... I actually don't know what insanity is. Never been insane. One day we'll get there. Okay, we feel like that's half an hour. I feel like that's good enough to start working on the actual, well, start researching. Alkanes, an introduction. There's only out, or is it mine? No, it's not mine. It's fine. Okay. Where am I from, by the way? I'm streaming from Latvia right now. Oof. Isn't that just curious? Okay, time to get into organic chemistry. Half an hour after we started streaming. Oh boy, isn't this great. Oh, and also one more thing. Harry actually saw my most recent chemistry video, and he said that it was nice, and it feels so good to actually make a video, because I was terrified for the bonds video. Okay, for the bonds video, the explaining bonds, I made it in 2 days. Actually, when I finished the video, it was like after midnight in Australia, so I didn't want to send it over for review, because then I would have to wait the whole night. I just couldn't. I was feeling really awful for not going deep enough in depth in that video, in the chemistry video. And so I just uploaded it straight away. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my goodness, what if I messed up? What if the video is awful? What if I'm just spreading misinformation? Stuff like these. And then when Harry said it's nice, it makes me feel so nice. Keep switching mobile data. I'm watching this on mobile. Don't ask. Why? Mobile data. Watching this on mobile. Don't ask. What? Usually when people say don't ask, you know, they say something really weird. Like, for example, my bottle of pills bit. Like, I have a bottle of pills. I refuse to elaborate. Don't ask me. But such a mild thing. I mean, you're watching this on mobile. I'm guessing because you're just more convenient, or because that's the only. I got so confused by that. You know what? Let's get into the research bit. I feel like half an hour, that's a good enough time to start the research segment of the research live stream. I gotta go. Got a French presentation tomorrow and I haven't done jack shit bio. I'm so sorry, Space Enthusiast, because that sounds awful. I'm making a French presentation. But still, good luck. You'll do it. I believe in you. Okay. Let's begin then. New message my Discord, let's see. Let's begin. Alkanes are organic compounds that consist entirely of single bonded carbon and hydrogen atoms and lack any other functional groups. Ooh, that's such a simple definition actually, hold on. That's such a simple explanation. It is, it's about Miss Bowery. Awful, awful, awful. Alright, bye. Well, good luck, Smith. I believe in you. You can do it. Go on. Yaps, look. And I don't like the word yaps and yapping, honestly. It punishes people for talking, and I don't like that. I like it when people talk. I'm a social guy. Society, am I right? Alkalanes. Compounds. Well, technically organic, I suppose. Organic compounds that consist, once again, this definition, so I have to copy it, entirely of single bonded carbon and hydrogen. Self-hatred? Oh, come on, don't do a self-hatred bit, headstock. Say self-hatred is for... That's cringe. It's just cringe. It's not even fun. It's just cringe. Self-hatred, you're right. Any other functional group? You are amazing. Hatred is so pointless. Honestly, if you need to hate someone, just that's a skill issue. General formula. What's your biggest hot take? I actually have one. You know what? I was gonna say a funny one, but I think I do have one. That's an actual hot take. That's comes from my Discord server. I believe that racists, sexists, and homophobes should be able to openly talk about the racism, sexism, and the homophobia without being obliterated out of the planet. I feel like it should be socially acceptable to talk about this thing, not hate speech, obviously. Like, if you're doing hate speech, I don't care if you're being racist, sexist, or homophobic, just hate speech in general. That's shit. Let's be real. But they should be able to talk about their racism, sexism, or homophobia, because then they might actually, if they actually receive support from the community they are hating or scared of, then that might actually help them to get over their fear or anger towards that community, and then, you know, and then they will be less racist or sexist or homophobic. By talking about differences openly, we can learn from one another. Precisely. Yeah, and I feel like if you demonize people for talking about the racism, then you don't really disincentivize people from being racist. You disincentivize them from talking about racism, which is and that's actually a misalignment problem, funny enough. That's a textbook misalignment problem. And so basically you end up with a society in which you have a lot of closeted racists, closeted sexists, closeted homophobes, and that just leads to worse people. I would agree, make it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I actually, there's gonna be a conclusion for the video. It's coming out soon. I'm so... Find racism. Finish racism, make you say the N-word. I hope that one day we'll live in a society where, like, it will be okay to say the N-word because it will get so... it will be okay to say the N-word because the whole society will be basically so anti-racist that it will become normalized, but no one will still say it. You get what I'm saying? So it's basically like create a society in which it's not illegal to not pay your taxes, but everyone still pays their taxes. Like if I say it, yes, you will. Because we're not there yet, unfortunately. Similar things to my friends about mutual biases. Yeah, precisely. That's why, by the way, fun fact, that's why Feeble left, actually. Because she disagreed with me on this so hard. So yeah, in case anyone's wondering where Feeble is, that's what happened. Encourages behavior towards a certain goal. Yeah, it's basically, for me, it's just a very unscientific approach, isn't it? Just censoring a group of people. You don't... Okay, if you have to censor, alright, a certain way of thinking, you're not doing science right. As it's not like, okay, if we have two models and one of them is better, you don't punish people for using the less accurate one. You don't hate them. You don't insult them. You do point out the difference. You do point out the lower accuracy or stuff like these, and you do account for that. But you don't, like, I don't know, hate them or do hate speech towards that group. That's bad science. Very bad science, actually. I would even go so far as to say that's a bad thing to do as a human being. And that's the problem as opposed to tackling them. Precisely. There's also way more, like, for example, the gun issue, right? Why there are more guns than people in America. I, for example, think that's a great thing that guns are not as restrictive. But I think, so, you know, I do believe that gun control is not a good thing. But I also do believe that having more guns than people is a very big problem. So it's more like a symptom of a problem. And so, for example, right now in America, banning guns, taking all of them away, wouldn't really be a solution. You have to educate people for why they don't need a gun. You want to make them feel safe. You want to make them feel as if they don't need a gun, or even better, create a society in which you don't need a gun. And then, even without banning, it's basically the war on drugs versus just tackling the drug problem, right? If you make drugs illegal, supply and demand, it's not gonna work for you. If you, on the other side, mitigate the harm from drugs, educate people, stuff like this, then the drug usage won't actually be a problem. You won't have to spend as much on, you know, tackling the drug problem. Drugs will be safer because people won't be punished for seeking help, stuff like this. 100 people, there are 107 or more guns. Yeah, there are more guns than people, there are more guns than cars, there's a lot of guns. Someone robbing a gun store. Don't know how to, not even gun store, you can just, you have stories about people robbing a convenience store and getting shot by every single customer. So yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like if we want to make a good society, we gotta let people think different. Because you don't know, maybe you're wrong, maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe I'm wrong about the issues. Then if I just censor people from having different opinions, best example, coal. Coal is basically the opposite side from me. I am a radical anti-centrist, general progressive. Cole is a Christian conservative. It's the opposite side. And I don't ban him. I gave him mod a couple of times, and I took it away because he didn't actually do his job. What about it's why I like the thing and go most people different their opinions. Yeah. PalmTubes. By the way, hi the PalmTubes. I remember you from comment section. You're breaking my silence. Just want to say, loving this stream right now. Thank you. We should really get to research though. I'm sorry. On the very beginning of these live streams, I always just end up talking for a really long time about mostly unrelated things, and it always takes us a while to get into the stream. So yeah, alkanes. I'm gonna mispronounce everything in chemistry. I mentioned I'm not that great at organic chemistry. Alright. Alrighty then. It's about as good a time as any to begin the stream, actually, the research stream. Are you all ready? Well, strap in. 30 minutes in. 36 minutes in, we're beginning. So, alkanes are organic compounds that consist entirely of single bond carbon and hydrogen atoms and lack any other functional groups. Alkanes have a general formula of CnH2n+2. That's an extremely specific. I love this definition. Well, like, you know, for other things like acids, for example, you have this very fluid, like, okay, I don't want to say fluid, but a very broad definition of donating and accepting electrons. This is about as rigid as it gets. Also, anti-centrist is just being centrist. No, because I am myself an extreme anti-centrist general progressive, which basically means that you have a status quo, right? And I believe that anything else than the status quo is good. So for me right now, anarcho-capitalism and communism, they are both just equally fine. No matter if you want to do anarcho-capitalism or communism, I'm for both. But in the middle, the mix of them, so, you know, neo-libertarianism, I'm not agree. Donating and accepting protons, that, no. It's not donating and accepting protons, because chemists actually hate it when things are simple, and there are actually two definitions. There is a Lowry definition, and there is a Lewis definition. A Lowry tells you it's donating and accepting protons, and Lewis definition tells you it's donating and accepting electrons. Because things just couldn't be that simple, that would be too easy. No, and I wish I was joking. There's in fact 3. Oh yeah, there are 2 major ones. There are so many though. I've just focused on these 2 because I couldn't bear anymore, honestly. Do you have a Wikipedia page? Because there, I like summaries there. Brunson-Lowry theory. Independently, acid and the base react to each other, conjugate base, conjugate acid by exchange of a proton, and then Lewis, which is filled over to containing electron pair, which is not involved bonding, but may form a dative bond with Lewis acid, forms a Lewis adduct. Yes. Filial, lol. Yeah. And I'm not a chemist, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So that's it. But yeah. Wait, what was I talking about? I have no idea. This is a phenomenal definition. That's all I mean. This is just so rigid. I love it. Can be subdivided into following 3 groups: linear straight chain alkanes, just rolls of the tongue, branched alkanes, and cycloalkanes. Let me guess. This one will be in the shape of a. This one will be going in a loop. Branched will be in like a straight one with branches, and linear straight chain will just mean a chain. That's actually. Those are some... Okay, if I got that right, then those are some good names. If someone who's never even heard of alkanes can already tell what these structures will look like, then... Okay, let's see. Cycloalkanes are cycled hydrocarbons, meaning that the carbons of the molecule are arranged in the form of a ring. Yes. Are we going one by one? Oh, you're just not gonna... go into that. So okay, so I just have to assume I'm correct, which is fine. I do it all the time. Just it makes your life really easy. Just assume that you're right, and based on that assumption, make your argument. That's a very convenient scientific way to think. We have linear straight chain alkanes. Then we have branched alkanes and cyclo alkanes. How are you guys doing my chemistry homework? I'm bored, honestly. That's the main reason. And lonely. I should really get a social life. I've learned about this. Yeah, this is... I mean, so far, this is a relatively basic chemistry. Most of it is high school level. Every now and then we get into college level. Sometimes university level, but then back to high school. So it's oscillating a bit, but yeah. Most of it is basic chemistry. Chemistry has to be respected. So we have molecular formulas, which, I mean, yeah, all of them we can get from this formula, right? That's for 1, that's for 2, that's for 3, that's for 4, that's for 5, that's for 6. And the reason why this formula exists, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, is that for each carbon atom... Hold on, let me bring out my paint. Let me paint the picture. If I'm... This is an educated guess. I should make that clear. The reason why the formula is CnHn2 plus 2 is that for each one we have carbon, which is bonded to 2 hydrogens. That's why we have N and 2N, because for each carbon we need 2 bonds, which then bond to other carbons, like this. Right? But we also need the additional 2 hydrogens because we need to end them off. Now, what happens in cycloalkanes, I don't know. This is just my educated guess. It's always important. That's actually my advice to all of you. If you're researching something or just studying, always ask yourself questions in advance. Because if you ask yourself questions after you've already learned the answer to them, then you're gonna suffer from survivorship bias and all the biases. Don't know anybody. So that's why I do it. I just want to make that clear. I'm not that smart. I'm not pretending to be smart. This is just me trying to figure out what I'm doing. I have no idea. Isomers are molecules that have a different molecular formula, have the same molecular formula, whoops, quite the opposite. Isomers are molecules that have the same molecular formula, but have a different arrangement of the atoms in space. Okay. Oh, that's what iso means then. Isotope, same atom, different mass number. Isomerism, same molecule, different. Isomers, same. Well, different arrangement. Alrighty then. For example, both are forming the same molecule, but they are not isomers. Both are butane. Yeah, because they just switched this one. This one could go over there and not be the same one. Hi, organic? Yes, organic indeed. Hi, Joshua. Butane and methylpropane. These are different though because of it's bonded differently. Okay. Free rotation around the carbon calcium bonds. If you can make an apparently different molecule just by reducing bonds, it's not different. It's a molecule and structure. The atoms are arranged completely different order. This is a serious specific example. Okay, so we kind of get what this means then, I think. Methane. Alright, so methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, which is just the number. So ane just means. Okay, yeah. So ane oh, isomers do increase. Alright, so ane just means carbon and hydrogen. Why is benzene called benzene? Ane means single, I'm pretty sure. Does it? Wait. No. Oh, alkane is carbon and hydrogen. You are right. Why is benzene... Wait, why is benzene called benzene? Ah, it's not an alkane. I see. Okay. So benzene is not an alkane. Alright. Wait, what are alkanes? Why are we differentiating them from the rest? Carbons have a special terminology to describe how many other carbons they are attached to. Primary carbon, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Okay, that's kind of obvious. For example, each of the 3 types of carbon found the 2,2-dimethyl or methylpentane molecule. Hydrogen atoms are also classified in this manner. Hydrogen. Okay, so just notation. Alright, primary, secondary, tertiary. It's pretty obvious. I know my organic isn't that strong yet. Neither is, trust me, neither is mine. All these are pretty short. We're going at an incredible pace. Cycloalkanes, so these comes the molecule arranged to form the ring. Saturated meaning that all of the carbon atoms that make up the ring are single bonded to other atoms, no double triple bonds. There are also polyclick alkanes, which are molecules that contain two or more cycloalkanes that are joined, forming multiple rings. Many organic compounds found in nature or created in laboratory contain rings of carbon atoms in distinguishing chemical properties. These compounds are known as cycloalkanes. Cycloalkanes contain carbon, hydrogen, carbon atoms join the ring. Okay. Propane, butane, pentane, hexane. Oh, okay, sick. Cyclo, just in loop, basically. This. And you can see that cyclohexane is different from benzene because benzene has only 6 hydrogens. Thus, it's not an alkane because alkane would need this equation to be correct. This equation isn't correct for these though. What? Hold on now. It's not correct. For 3 carbon, we would have 6 plus 2, 8 hydrogens. 1, 2, 3 carbons. 2, 4, 6 hydrogens. That's not 8. This is an alkane? Cycloalkane. Okay, so that formula is basically BS. But cool. Neat. Fine. Alright, remember what I said about it being a very surprisingly rigid formula? Okay. Count carbons, hydrogen, you now fill the formula. Oh yeah, literally what I said. By joining the carbon atoms again during the general formula for cyclo. Okay, so cycloalkanes have different. Okay. Cycloalkane formula. That's lighting, that's a different thing. The general formula is different for different number of carbon atoms. What do you mean different number of carbon atoms? I'm gonna need them. They're pretty logical, honestly. Like, you can figure out what the formula would be. It's pretty obvious. Cyclic compounds are not at all flat molecules. These are packet rings. For example, a ring structure looks like this. Okay. May have multiple substituent functional groups that further determine their unique chemical properties. The most common and useful cycloalkanes in organic chemistry are cyclopentane and cyclohexane. Although other cycloalkanes varying in number of carbon can be synthesized. Understanding cycloalkanes and their properties are crucial in that many metabolic processes. Okay, cool. Look, glucose, where else have I seen that? I wonder. You know how annoying it was to make that animation? It's on the screen for, what, 10 seconds? It was so annoying because I did do geometry nodes to actually get that, you know, sweet rebonding animation. I don't know why I do use it myself. Although polycyclic compounds are important, they are highly complex and typically have common names accepted by IUPAC. Okay. This is all really simple. Really, really simple. And that is actually also, that's actually just cool. Okay. Well, no, it's not simple, it's algorithmic. Yes, which is nice. That's really, really nice. The increasingly large number of organic compounds identified with each passing day, together with the fact that many of these compounds are isomers of other compounds, requires that the systematic nomenclature system be developed. Just as each distinct compound has a unique molecular structure which can be designated by a structural formula, each compound must be given a characteristic and unique name. So we have methane, butane, acetone, toluene, acetylene, ethyl alcohol. Many compounds were given trivial names which are now commonly recognized. Some examples are, okay. But then we have the system, which will be, I'm just gonna put it at the bottom. It's gonna be right here to do, because we'll have a separate stream about that, and maybe even a video. I think I'll probably make a video about this system and how it works. First, it should indicate how carbon atoms of a given compound are bonded together in characteristic chains and rings. Second, it should identify and locate any functional groups within the compounds. Its hydrogen is a common component of the organic mixture. Its amount and locations can be assumed from the tetravalency of carbon. No need to be specified in more cases. Okay. Components of the cyclohexane. I don't. What are things? You know what? I would have a lot of questions about conformers. I don't think have we gotten the conformers? Am I forgetting? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Don't confuse me further. I'm struggling as already. Look, right? I wouldn't know. I only heard about IUPAC. The only ICA could use isomers. Yeah, but what is the difference between conformers and isomers? Confusing things. Hold on. An nomenclature is a set of logical rules devised and used by organic chemists to think of problems caused by arbitrary nomenclature. The fudge! I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not struggling at all. I'm fine. In case anyone's curious, I just want you all to know that I am fine. Okay? Okay. Knowing these rules and given a structural formula, one should be able to write a unique name for every distinct compound. Likewise, given a IUPAC name, one should be able to write a structural formula. In general, an IUPAC name will have three essential features: a root or base indicating a major chain or ring of carbon atoms found in the molecular structure. Okay. A suffix or other elements designating functional groups that may be present in the compound. Names of substituent groups other than hydrogen that complete the molecular structure. Okay, we shall first consider compounds that have no specific functional group. Such compounds are composed of only carbon and hydrogen atoms bonded together by sigma bonds. All carbons are sp3 hybridized. Neat. Let's go for it. It's easy stuff. Naming alkanes. Come on, we can do it. I'm pumped. I'm ready. Let's tackle this. I'm not. My voice is cracking because I'm just so excited. Okay, that's the reason. Haha. Oh, whoops. I forgot I was streaming like this. Now, you saw what is lightning, but don't know what video I'm making yet. Haha. That video will not be called What is Lightning. I need to re-render this frame, by the way. It's way off. It's super easy. Well, for you. Easy for you to say. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is awful. Awful, I say. There's gonna be electric discharge from the sky of the earth for an insulator air that suddenly becomes a conductor. Oh, damn it! You figured me out. Shucks! I wanna keep a secret. Joshua, don't tell anyone. This is a bit better. I like it. Yeah, that's precisely why I don't usually stream with the thingamajig, the full screen, because I like. Alright. So, hydrocarbons having no double or triple bond functional groups are classified as alkanes or cycloalkanes, depending on whether carbon atoms of the molecule are arranged only in chains or also in rings. Yeah, makes sense. Although these hydrocarbons have no functional groups, they constitute the framework on which the functional groups are located in other classes or compounds and provide an ideal starting point for studying and naming organic compounds. The alkanes and cycloalkanes are also members of the larger class of compounds referred to as aliphatic. What? Simply put, aliphatic compounds are compounds that do not incorporate any aromatic rings in their molecular structure. Okay. How you guys are getting this stuff for real? I'm not. I'm just pretending. It's the point. Write down the revise of 30 minutes. Trust me, never forget it. Oh no, I just go in. I just forget. That's how I do it. I just forget these things, and then pretend like I know what I'm doing. It's much easier that way. The following table lists IUPAC names assigned to simple continuous chain alkanes from C1 to C10. The common ane suffix identifies these compounds as alkanes. Wait, so ane really is an alkane? Joshua, you've lied to me. Ane really does mean an alkane. And their names may be found in many textbooks. The name methane through decane should be memorized since they constitute the root of many IUPAC names. Fortunately, common numerical prefixes are used naming chains 5 more. Okay, so you have methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, decane. Okay. I basically took liberal arts. What are liberal arts? I've never heard of that before. It's about artistic freedom? I don't know. Listen, I took Benadryl before the stream, so I get it. Okay, this is simple, right? We have methane, ethane, propane, and then this tells you the number, and this tells you the alkane. Still interested in learning science stuff, and that's what's important. It's not about really understanding, only trying to understand, or being interested in. You actually have to try to understand actively, as long as you're interested in. Learn math and everything kind of makes sense. Math, well, that's, well, that's quite a claim to make. Math is important, certainly, because math is the basically way to note down logic in a way so that the conclusion, so that you can make sure that the conclusion is not bullcrap. So math is required because it's like if you're trying to have a conversation with people in Britain, learning the English language would be the first step. In the same way, if you want to go into science, learning math would be a first step. But just because you know the words doesn't mean you know exactly what they're talking about. So math is important as a basis, but just knowing math won't mean you already understand everything, because then you have stuff like quantum mechanics, in which you're like, oh, this particle exists, but it doesn't at the same time. Actually, it also doesn't have a position, but it kind of does. And you have organic chemistry, in which you're like, yeah, so here you have like this orbital and this orbital, except they're both the same orbital, except they're not. And then you have stuff like medicine, where you're like, oh yeah, here have 37 different kinds of, I don't know, bone structure, which all appear once but have different names. You better remember them. Kind of lame, by the way. Okay. All these common compounds which contain only common are called hydrocarbons. Among these, the saturated hydrocarbons are called alkanes. The unsaturated hydrocarbons that contain are called alkynes. Yeah, but we already have an alkane definition. Can we not keep this one? No. Math is basically science language at this point. It's not really at this point. That's what it was made for, not out of for. So basically, it's actually a pretty interesting problem, and I should make well, not really a problem, but not anymore at least. So basically, if you have you know, a fact A, fact number 1, and then fact number 2, if you based on these two facts, you arrive at the conclusion, how can you be sure that this conclusion is correct? Well, you can't. That's why math was created, so that if you use the mathematical method to arrive at that conclusion, you can be correct. Yes, this here is 100% accurate. I would draw a thumbs up, but I can't draw because I'm not talented or skilled. you're deviating, make it. I am. Oh yeah, that's... You know what? Thank you just rough point that, actually. Let's get back to it, because I do tend to go off on a tangent every now and then. Anything particularly confusing today? So far, everything perfectly straightforward. Makes perfect sense. And honestly, the alkanes, I love them. I really do. Kind of like learning sheet music before playing the violin. Yes. Actually, yeah. Precisely. So... Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's a phenomenal example. Yeah, it's actually like learning sheet music before playing the violin. You can play violin before without the sheet music, but if you don't know the sheet music, then you cannot play specific pieces and be sure that you're actually playing these specific pieces and not deviating a bit. And whilst when it comes to music, you can deviate and create your own original things that sound right, when it comes to science, when you deviate, well, that's... it gets kind of important, because, you know, it's like false misinformation and stuff. Even if carbohydrates, like, literally form like tetrahedrons, and you can count the nodes from the waste group and count the probability of the S configuration. I haven't gotten that far, don't confuse me yet. I don't know what you understand perfect as. This, perfect is a relative term. I mean, to be fair, this is really simple. This is all really simple and really algorithmic. So I really like that. Headstack, please, take your pills. Take your brain rot pills. You forgot them today. This stuff follows nice logic. It really does, and I really like it. True, but what if I invent a new type of music notation? Well, you can. It's just that, you know, if you're the only one using it, it's not gonna... It's the same way. You can do the same thing for math if you want. Like, you can just create your own math. No one is stopping you. To be fair, the current math we have right now works really well. So, if you actually want people to use your math, it will have to be extremely revolutionary. But you can. There is... Yeah, you can just say, oh, you know, these axioms, we don't need them anymore, and just make your own. Sorry guys, we're debating, go on. Oh yeah, right. Sigma pi delta race, for real, for real. Sigma pi delta p race, honestly. Oh god. This is kind of a crime. Yeah, that's different notation. I don't know music that well. Why are we talking about music all of a sudden? Because we're getting off on a tangent. Let's go back to the cool things. Well, music is cool. It's in the background. That's the theme 3 from Delta Bonds, my beloved. Flame, actually, I'm curious. How many times have you seen Delta Bonds being used unironically? You know, these chemists always ironically using bonds. Because I mentioned Delta Bonds because it was like a cool thing to mention. I thought that would help people understand why it's sigma, pi, delta, and then phi. There is another one. Yes, there is phi after all, and then there's yet another one. I've seen Delta Bonds once in my entire degree. Yeah, they're not that common. Now let me ask you a question. How many times have you seen phi bonds, which are like delta except even more? Okay, that's enough. 0. I think chemists are just pretending they exist. I don't think they exist. It's a honestly, I think it's a conspiracy. 5 bonds, my beloved. Alright, the formula structures of these alkanes form a CH2 increment. Hold on. Behavior trends and terminologies. Well, if they say some important, that usually means important, correct? Music. Keep going. Why'd you stop? There. Much better. So, formulas and structures of these alkanes increased uniformly by a CH2 increment. Yeah, that's for alkanes formula, right? Yeah, this one. A uniform variation. Oh yeah, it's actually for both formulas. The increment are the same because in each cases you have N for carbon and then N times 2 for hydrogen. So in both cases the increment the same. The crab brain pills. I need tutorial. It's called Adderall. It's called Adderall headstuck. This kind of series homologies. Okay. These formulas all fit this rule and also the other one actually. This is also the highest possible hydrogen to carbon ratio for a stable hydrocarbon. Since the hydrogen to carbon ratio in these compounds is at the maximum, we call them saturated with hydrogens. That's the important thing which I'm gonna note down. Bro, Big Bond is watching. Yeah, they wanna trick you. They're thinking that listen, the delta bond isn't real. The Big Bond just created the delta bond to sell you more bonds. That's the truth. Trying to silence me. Do your own research. Since H to carbon ratio in these compounds is at the maximum. I can't spell, and Google is correcting me, and I'm just not letting all of them saturated. This chat kind of gets chaotic sometimes. Headstack, you're just spamming messages, and then you can't. That's not how it works. You can't just get in spam messages and be like, oh, why are people spamming messages? That's really not how complaining works. I think rules are trash puzzles. I think web-based args are better. Web-based args creates chaos. This chat gets chaotic precisely. Okay. Beginning with butane. Being C4H10 because it's the fourth one. Methane. No, propane's third. What's the second one? Ethane. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Pentane? Hexane? Heptane, octane, nonane, decane? I am so cool. I am so cool and awesome and handsome and funny and intelligent actually. Kind of prog. No, don't. British politics, that we will get into. Britain isn't even a real country. I question the handsome part. Joshua. Why? Why would you do that? You're off. You're so mean. So mean. Bro's laughing. I cry when I laugh. I don't know. How do humans laugh? I'm a very joyful person. I don't know how to laugh. I have to cry. I don't have to laugh. You're going insane. Oh no, we're already past that phase. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're already way past that. Oh, we've been on the chemistry basics for like a week now. I feel like we're way past the insanity point. Ban him, I guess. Joshua or Headstack, because you placed your message in the I am a very lively person. They can be, you know. Oh, wait. Are you telling me that I'm causing people to be sad or not joyful? Being insane is just face. Being insane is just the personality quirk. Let's be real. All these insane people, yeah, get real. Could I recommend you some sources to study chemistry or some sort of challenge? Both. You can recommend sources, and this is a kind of challenge. It's not really a challenge. We're studying a textbook. We're studying a thing. I recommend myself as a source. That is true. Fair enough. Yeah, we just pick a textbook for these streams, and then we just keep on going. We've been over the 3 chapters from the material science textbook. We've been over 3 chapters from quantum mechanics textbook, and this is the first one where we actually want to go through the entire one. Master organic chemistry, to be honest. Are you telling me to master? Are you telling me to master organic chemistry, or are you just being like, I'm a master in organic chemistry? I'm bad at reading body language. I'd recommend Dr. Seuss. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a medicine pun, but I just can't. I feel like there is one. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but I can't find a single one. Hold on. Beginning butane and becoming one. So butane is the fourth one. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Master organic chemistry is a resource. Then option number 3. See what I said? See what I meant? I'm bad at reading body language. I gave 2 options and both of them were wrong. Organic chemistry. What's that? That is like a website. Huh. Oh, but can I do this whole thing? Oh, is this open? Is it like copyright free? It's really good though. I don't know. Maybe after this textbook. Because I kind of want to... I haven't finished a single textbook on library text. I've gone through 3 chapters of the quantum mechanics one, 3 chapters of the material science one. I've never actually finished one. I never needed to finish, but still. Well, I finish early, that's just the kind of person I am. So we'll do chemistry again. Oh yeah, there's the chemistry phase. Wait, we've already been over quantum mechanics. The chemistry is the next step. What is this for in the first place? Fun. Just for funsies. Just, you know, for the laughs. And we're just having a crack, you know. Compile on for news and for vids? Yeah, I mean, it's working out pretty well, isn't it? The videos are pretty decent. Then we do quantum chemistry. We've already been over quantum chemistry. Clearly, oh, you must have missed out on a couple of streams if you think we haven't done quantum chemistry. We've been over so many different... Oh, we've been over quantum chemistry so many times. Oh. We've gotten... The only reason why we actually survived quantum chemistry is because of Alex. And Alex shall live on forever in our hearts. I miss Alex. He's not gone, I've been streaming at pretty awkward times. The journey to becoming organic chemistry tutor, it's more like journey to becoming a general scientist. So I'm basically... first I started with math and computer science, then quantum mechanics, then chemistry, that's where we are right now, then organic chemistry with electrochemistry at the same time, then electricity in general, and also slowly going into biochemistry, from there into medicine, and once we're at medicine, I'll be satisfied. Then social studies, and I'll just make political videos till the end of time for the money. A journey through science, starting from maths and working up, yeah. He will learn political science. Oh yeah, heck yeah, I will, of course. At some point, after medicine. But then, you know, but then I will, like, do it from a psychological perspective. So... I feel like I might do a bit video where I will tackle all of the different political beliefs as like mental illnesses for a bit. So, you know, I'll tackle them the same way as doctors would tackle mental illnesses. After medicine, so he will never. What do you mean he will never? I'll get there. Medicine isn't that hard, there's a lot of it, but I'm not going to go this deep and this in depth. I won't do the, you know, doctor level of medicine. I'll just do medicine. I feel like I'll finish medicine. I feel like we'll be at medicine level in a year. I will never. What do you mean you will never? Believe in yourself. Joshua, come on. Cut out that bullcrap. Come on, mate. This, to quote myself, or rather to quote a very smart, intelligent, and handsome and funny person. You pronounce some words and give me a heart like, wait, are you British? Hold on, Joshua. I just wanna... I get a British vibe from it. Are you British? Because that would explain it. Studying for my high school exam, so good luck then, Unisoc. Good luck. I think one opinion. I don't like this whole thing that just add quantum and pretend like it's smart. It's not. Bullcrap. Yeah, it is. It's bonkers. It's jillywinkers. It's completely quoted, noted. Yeah. Kind of horseplay, just jesting around. I'm lollygagging, honestly. All right, the chemistry. Oh, wait, how long has this been going on? Half an hour, alright. How's the animation doing? It's doing well. Goodbye, I got some work to do. Well, goodbye, Dalmek. I might end the stream soon, too. Lollygagging out this tomfoolery. Yo, I don't know. Okay, everyone's leaving right now, from what I'm getting. Which makes sense. I get it. It's a Sunday, you know. It's a very busy day to stream. This one frame, this animation's been rendering for 33 minutes. Fantastic, lovely, amazing. I'm a bit tired. We went over 2 sub-chapters today. I know it's a bit of a short live stream, but I think that will be good enough. Chemistry check. Ah, I'm gonna go now. I still have some other things to do. I feel like there are a lot of good health and nutrition knowledge that will be better for living the medicine knowledge, which you can go to a doctor for. Yeah, but to be fair, all of this I'm rendering kind of... jeez, make it, get a life. All of this I'm learning just for fun, mostly, so... And I've already been studying anatomy for a bit, so going back to anatomy for fun. Procrastinating for the last hour, attempting to get the e-boom, the portable chemist consultant, since I am starting to enjoy heterocycles now. Sometimes a quantum animation. Bye. Oh yeah, I suppose it's about time to end. I have videos to make, alright? We're uploading way more videos nowadays, which I think it's fun. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's great. I know if you noticed, but there were 2 videos this week. So like, next, and also there'll be more videos coming, but they're high quality this time. So, I'm gonna go now. I'm really hungry and have animations to make, things to do, people to save, and worlds to change. So for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.